This is going to be how you could build a temporary pig pen at your place using cattle panels and some T-posts. You just may not have the gas-powered T-post drive. I'm using 16-foot cattle panels, and I've learned to put at least 4 metal T-posts per cattle panel to be able to keep pigs inside. I've learned that if you don't put that many, they can push the bottom of it just far enough where it goes up when they push under, and they can get out from underneath it that way. The duct tape of all farms is probably soft galvanized wiring, and that's what I've used to attach these panels to T-post. I'm only going to put 1 or 2 in for now, and then come back with at least 3 or 4 ties per post. Hey, Mr. Pig! And that should secure the panels down from the pigs being able to raise them up or be able to push them out of the way as well. The post driver I'm using is a Titan Honda gas-powered post driver that I bought through Plastic Industries, also known as Timeless Fence Company. And it does weigh 42 pounds. And so every time you pick that up, it's having to put 42 pounds of weight over and above your head. But you can see how fast it can really make a project like this go along without any other help, and just drives them down into the ground. This is going to be a temporary setup just for the next few months, and I will come in here with a few bucket loads on my front end loader of wood chips to cover the bottom, and then generally about every week I'll bring in 1 more bucket load of that carbon to put down, just to keep the smell from getting too extreme. You can see in the top of this where I've installed a pressurized water line to come down the wall, and each pen has its own T-post or T-valve to come down into a pressurized nipple for drinking. I have another video that I can make to show how I created that system and installed it into the pen. What I'm doing here is measuring out a little bit of an angle for this last cattle panel. One of the things that my dad had set up on the farm was a way to install these panels with a little bit of tension on one end, so they open up and you can even put a piece of wood up and prop them open to run pigs into the pen, and then they snap back closed in a way that the pigs can't push them up and get them out. And that works really well in this system for me to be able to move pigs from one pen to another using that alleyway between the wall and the pens, and then some pressurized gate latches. Ultimately, this pen is going to be layered with galvanized metal like you can see in the one beside it, and these cattle panels will be placed on wooden posts and up in the air. Then inside of the pen where the metal is, there'll be wood logs stacked in there. all in the same direction, about 2 feet deep, and then more wood chips will go on top of the wood logs, and we'll inoculate the wood chips with microbes. And those microbes eat away at any of the off-putting smell that comes out of a pig and makes it inert, and it's where a system that I think will last me for over 10 years, hopefully indoors, without having to change out anything inside of the pen, just add more wood chips as each week goes by. Okay, and that's how you can make a pen for a pig that you need to put up either real quick or for a long time. These are going to be temporary for me while I build out a true K&F system, but as wintertime comes, I'm trying to get pigs in here. And so about 12 T-posts and 3 cattle panels just to add on. And on the other side, I like to use tension with the other cattle panel and put that 2x4 down there to be able to strap the end gate to, so you can use a little tension to make an open gate. And when the pigs come in, it'll slam shut. But there's building a pig pen in about 25 minutes.